The instigators.
Today we're talking about where to buy parts from, so all you silly poor cunts cannot buy rep shit.
So good places to buy kits, just in general. I mainly got my stuff through JDM Accessories. That's a lot of where I got a lot of my like my lip kit. My side skirts actually came from Marketplace, and then my diffuser, I got that imported. But like mainly, most of my stuff came from JDM Accessories.
When you say JDM Accessories, are you saying from him or imported by him? Because those are two very different things.
Yeah, so my front lip was imported, but like a lot of like my leg sport spoiler, that was just like he had those. He's got quite a bit of stuff, but he's pretty.
JDM Accessories has changed hands now. It has been sold, but
yes.
I think it still operates exactly the same. However, I haven't seen any like activity on the account, so I don't know.
I'm not sure because they changed, because I used to just message him on the Instagram page, but like I've heard that they've changed the way they're taking orders and stuff now. But I'm pretty sure their website works the same.
I'll have to ask my mate. I think he wraps it. He's got it wrapped on his car, so I'll ask him.
His name's
Oh shit!
Caleb, you're gonna have to get him on as a guest, I think.
No.
But yeah, I get most of my stuff through JDM Accessories. I've gotten other things like a while back, like lip kits and stuff like that from other companies. But that's mainly my go-to at the moment, anyway. But I don't really know. I just know they have a lot of like 86 stuff. I'm not.
Yeah, 86 parts are, I'd say, fairly easy to get shit for because there's heaps of them. It's hard when I'm like getting parts for my car.
Where are you planning on getting your lip from? Because I mean, you just blew yours up the other day, did you not?
I blew mine up yesterday. Yes, big sad. I am planning on getting a lip from Yahoo Japan. Basically, is some of the parts that I have in my car because it's older and it's stock shit anymore, and nobody has anything in Australia. So Yahoo's been a great help for that. Yahoo Japan, and I'm getting Joanne, I don't know how to say his fucking name. He's in France. I'm getting him to import it for me. He's what JDM Accessories used to do that, but now that Marcus doesn't do that anymore, I'm assuming he doesn't want to keep importing stuff for people. So I'm getting Joanne to do that for me. Is it
cheaper to go to France or something?
No, he's just super reputable. It's got nothing to do with France because he's just going to buy it on behalf of me and get it sent over. But he's like, Grant got his OGTEs through him, and this guy's always posting like Minervas and Blisso 3s and shit on his story, and he's bought stuff for Randy and TJ and all these other people. So like, I know he's reputable, and I don't know, and I've spoken to him a few times. And I don't know someone like Jesse Streeter, for example. I know he's reputable as well, but I'd rather just go to someone that I already have made a connection with. So that's just my personal preference anyway. But yeah, Yahoo Japan's great for getting stuff that isn't going to be stocked on like normal page, like for really uncommon parts. Yahoo's got it. Like Yahoo's got wheels, like rare old wheels, and like Ganadors and old body kits and rare shit. Like there's Supra manuals on there, and you can buy a whole motor or old rare aero parts and stuff like that. Yahoo's got it.
For people that don't know,
eBay basically.
Yeah, I was just gonna say that, Josh.
Yeah, sorry. But apart from that, I guess this is super specific, but OEM for JDM, they just sell like OEM super parts. And I think it's run by Kieran, and I've bought like plenty of things from him. Like I just bought new headlights. You can get like door trims and seals and like all the little buttons on the dash and taillights and bumpers and shit like that from him. He's great for stuff like that. And I'm sure every car has its like one specific page that you'd buy like OEM shit from. Like 86s, you can probably just go straight to Toyota, but they don't do stuff like that anymore for Supras. And then I'm just trying to think on my car. All the like cool little things I have on the inside of the car, like the carbon rings and the LEDs and shit, they're from a place called ProSpec Imports, and they just sell super parts again, so that's not really helpful for many other people. I think he started to sell some 86 shit as well, but he's got just carbon bits like
Sell out.
wings and lip kits and shit like that. What?
Selling 86 parts is a sellout.
Oh, yeah, well, I mean, the supermarket's not fucking great. Nobody's doing different shit to them anyway.
Better than the hairdresser.
You say true, bro.
Yeah, true. Bussin'. Who else have I gone to for parts? I'm trying to think. Oh, for my seats, and I think this is probably the easiest thing for a lot of people. It'd be joining Facebook groups. So I'm in a JDM seat group, and that's where I got my seats from. And he can also, if you ask him for a certain seat, he'll find it, or people just list their seats up there anyway. So the admin import seats, and otherwise people will sell their seats there. So yeah, Facebook groups for specific stuff. Like if I'm looking for, I don't know, Supra something, I've got New South Wales Supra Club or Australian Supras, and people are selling shit in there all the time. So if you're looking for a certain part for your car, then definitely just try the Facebook pages, because old forums have fuck all these days. They've just got how to fix a problem. So yeah, and Facebook Marketplace has the occasional steal, but it's very, very rare. Like
Yeah,
I've personally never had like, I worry about getting scammed, but I've personally never had a like Facebook steal. I know one of my friends has. He got someone listed chrome wheels up for sale. It was like $800, and it was a set of 18-inch Minervas. I didn't know what they were, so he got them.
Shit.
Yes, swear to God, it was fucking crazy.
Caleb, I think yours would be interesting to hear because you've had a lot of parts. You've had a lot of different parts in your car. So how did you suss out trying to find Skyline parts?
Well, depending what you sort of want to do with the car, but now that Nissan does the Heritage program for all GDRs, you can pretty much get a lot of stuff still made through Nissan now.
But is that
so now
specifically for GTRs, or is it for all models?
No. So obviously, like, you can't buy like a non-turbo RB25 like my engine through it, but you can buy like a full GDR, like RB26 engine, all that kind of stuff. A lot of the 34 like GDR and like non-turbo and turbo parts are all the same. So other than like the front fenders, front bumper, all that kind of stuff, a lot of the interior parts, like your trims, like all that's the exact same. So now you can buy all that stuff brand new. It's a fucking arm and a leg for it all, but it's if you're trying to do, everything new again, then it's good. But I've found a lot of stuff through I have a mate that works for Nissan, so I get a lot of stuff at a discount through him. And then just like I find a lot of stuff on Facebook, Yahoo auctions. Like I got my mirrors from Up Garage in Japan, which is through a website called Kruber, I think it is.
Kruber's like another Yahoo.
It's a Yahoo, but only for Up Garage's stuff. So if you don't want to read, it's like an English proxy for like the Japanese Up Garage website. So I've found parts through there.
What's Up Garage?
Up Garage is... Wait, what? Do you not know what it is?
No, that's what I'm asking.
Oh, it's like the biggest... What the fuck? Oh, it's like the biggest... they have like 300 stores in Japan. They're fucking massive. I'm really surprised you don't know what they are.
Japan.
No, it's not. It's a shop. It's like literally a car shop. It's like...
Yeah, shut up, Darius, you fucking idiot.
If you went into Super Cheap Auto, it's like that, but just
know,
wrecked like cars.
Oh, right. Okay.
So like,
so
they're like a Super Cheap Auto, for like wrecked cars. So they have, Ganadors, Recaros, GDR parts. Like, literally every car.
Go to them in,
a lot of people
YouTube
who go over there go and visit them because they're massive and they're like everywhere over there. So I've found Kruber is just like the English version for that website. Shipping is very the hardest part about buying stuff from Japan at the moment is the shipping because it's so expensive.
Don't get me fucking started. It's the same with this lip that I'm trying to get now. It's a $200 lip and it's cost me in total it's $770 landed. I'm like, fuck off. And they have to cut it in half.
Well, that's fucked. See, my Ganadors were $700 to ship, and then I had to pay $400 taxes when they got here. My seats were like 1,300 to ship, and it's bloody expensive. Like I've looked at buying a lot of stuff from Japan, but it's just not worth it um, by the time you actually buy it. So like I was looking at getting um, buying a bunch of stuff from Nengen. That's another good website for new, like you can get all the heritage parts and aftermarket stuff and all that for a lot of cars on Nengen, which is a very good site. It's just the same thing. It's very expensive to ship. So you're probably better doing like a bulk order with someone on websites like that.
Yeah.
But yeah, that's a good one. Otherwise, Facebook Marketplace, I find a lot of stuff on there. Because I ended up getting all genuine GDR, like front lip and side skirts and all that, which is all plastic, rather than the front.
Pick that off Marketplace.
Yeah, well, I found a guy, and I bought the side skirts from Japan, which cost a shit ton. I bought the front lip off a guy. I was gonna buy it like that night. From I think it was Just Jap had one, or Vegas Motorsports or something had a genuine GDR one. It's like $1,800, and I found a guy selling it in Sydney for 1,100, brand new, like still in the box, and I offered him I think like 800 or 900, and he shipped it the next day, so got it almost like a grand cheaper. But yeah, I just found a lot of for like
the hard
OEM
with Marketplace
stuff.
though is like trying to actually find if someone's selling the thing, let alone like at least you know when you go on like Yahoo or Gruber or whatever, like you know that it's probably going to be there on Marketplace. You have no idea if some cunt's going to sell it.
Yeah, like Marketplace, just trying to find a left front fender is impossible. Like you got people selling like dinted ones for $400 a side, and they're like, oh, I know what I got. It's like you can still buy brand new ones for my car through Nissan, and it's like they're like 550 or something. It's like, and then the market for Japanese cars like Supras, Skylines. I'm sure it is for every other Japanese car. The market for them is like it's just gross. Like it's so expensive.
Yeah, it's a shit time.
It's so hard to find shit. Like like I do find like a lot of stuff through Marketplace, but it's either
watch out for scams.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, you either get scammed or you yeah, but it's
Scammer
just
gets scammed, bro. That's what you did to that other car.
For those that don't know that are listening, that Caleb did get scammed out of some seats the other week.
Yeah, I got my money.
Got his money back, thankfully.
Tell us the story, because I couldn't be fucked to listen to all your voice messages in the group chat.
So the guy sent me like he had him up on. Because I can't be bothered typing shit.
I can't be bothered listening.
Yeah, well, listen.
Anyway, your story.
Yes, this guy was selling confetti Recaras. Like I didn't really want confettis, but I'm having a lot of trouble finding the seats I want, which are SR3 Amolas, which is what Josh has, but I want the leather, like I want them leather, except
I don't think they ever
bit.
Came in leather. I think that picture that I sent you was retrimmed anyway.
Yeah, they are. Yeah, so that guy has them retrimmed in Malaysia or whatever.
Yeah.
But the Amola, no one's made like a fake Amola pattern, so which is what I was saying. Anyway, so
legit one to get them retrimmed anyway.
Exactly, yeah. So I was looking at getting seats, and a guy had them up for $3,000 in Queensland, and I messaged him. I was like, "Would you take 2,000?" And he's like, "No." And I was like, "Yeah, well, good. Just let me know when you change your mind." And then like 10 minutes later, he's like, "Would you do 2,2?" And I was like, "Yeah, right. I can probably get someone to pick them up." And then I messaged like Darius and stuff. And it turns out he was like the address he said was like 3 hours away. So I was like, "Oh, it's all good. I'll just get him shipped."
Conveniently in Whoop Whoop, like no one lives there.
Yeah. And I was just like, I was like, send me like your license and your bank card and all that kind of stuff, just with your name and like your name on it, and then the same address on like multiple different things, so I know you're legit kind of thing. He was sending me photos, sending me videos, sent me a timestamp, all this kind of shit. Sent me his driver's license, like literally everything I asked for. So I was like, oh, yeah, it seems legit. So I sent him the money, and he was talking to me for the next couple of days. He's like, oh yeah, I'll send the. He's like, oh, sorry, I just haven't got a chance. I've been busy with work. I'm like, yeah, all good. Then next day I was like, hey, mate, have you sent them? And he didn't reply for a bit. And so I called who he was like going to send them through, which was TNT. No, I called TNT. I was like, oh, is there any like parcels going from his postcode to my postcode in the last week, and he's like, no, nothing's been booked or sent. And this guy had already said he sent them like a day prior. So I messaged him.
Interesting that you checked that. I would have never thought to do that, eh?
Yeah, well, I just wanted to see if it was actually on the way, because he's like, oh yeah, it'll be on the way, and I was like, well, send me tracking. He's like, oh, I'll do it. He's like, I'll do it when I get home at 6 tonight. I haven't been home because he's like, I've been working, and my they were picked up last night. Like, my partner sent them, and I was like, yeah, I don't care. Send me the tracking. And then he couldn't send it. So yeah, I checked that, and then it turns out nothing was ever fucking sent. So I ended up just contacting the bank straight away. I was like, look, I've just been dealing with this guy. I've bought seats off him, and he hasn't sent them. And then they're like, oh yeah, all good, we'll look into it. And then I just got my money fucking. Like, they're like, it will take a little bit, but yeah, we can refund the money. It's no issue. So.
Oh, that's good.
Just waiting.
Well, I have been scammed, but I never ended up sending any money.
Yeah. No, well, usually I never would. Like, I'll usually only ever send stuff over PayPal. And it's just like, he gave me sort of everything I asked for, which was like.
It's such a weird amount of stuff to give as well, like with the timestamp and like.
Exactly. Like I said, he gave me everything. Yeah. And like everything I asked for, he's like, yeah, gave it to me. So I was just like, oh, yeah, whatever. And like, I don't know, I sort of know you can get your money back. Like, I'm guessing he just opened a fake bank account under the name, and I ended up getting in, because he was from Vietnam, like on his thing. I ended up getting in contact with someone who he was like friends with over there. Like when he and I was like, oh yeah, I was like,
on
how do you
Facebook,
know? Yeah. I went through like someone that liked his DP, and I was like, how do you know this person? And they're like, oh, he scammed me out of like $4,000 and then moved to Australia. And I was like, yeah, fair enough.
And they liked his profile picture.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, I was like, how do you know this guy? And they're like, oh, I don't know him. And I was like, well, why'd you like his profile picture then? And then they're like, oh yeah, he scammed me. Like they're a bit hard to understand, but yeah, they were like, yeah, he scammed me. And so yeah, I ended up contacting the police and said about him, and I tried to like get him banned on Facebook, which they kept saying we did not remove this person. It's like, surely you just look at our messages where you can tell he scammed me, because like they 100% read the bloody messages anyway. But yeah, I'm just like, I went and bought another another set of seats, which I didn't really want, and then I didn't win the auction, and then and then I finally got another set, but now I don't really want them. I still want to find the Amolas, so I'll probably end up selling them once they get here.
What did you end up getting? Just confetti?
No, just those all black leather ones.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, so
yeah, that's annoying.
If you don't want them.
7K.
Recaros over brides any day, bro. I think we all go through that. Oh my god, it says bride on the seat phase, and then you realise the brides are fucking uncomfortable as shit.
Yeah, exactly.
And the dog shit.
Nicer.
Well, and the rep ones from Carbonetics are poo. Well, I think Recaros are more subtle, and I think these days
they look more stock in the car.
Yeah, we're all progressively moving to like a little bit more subtle. Also, the good thing with Recaros, well, for my car anyways, because my car, or a model of my car comes factory with Recaros, I'm allowed to have Recaros in there, so I can't get in shit, because in New South Wales it's 3 points for unengineered seats, which is how I lost my license, which we've already spoken about. So I've been pulled over twice with Recaros in the car, and they haven't said a thing. But every time I had the brides, I think I got defected for the brides like 3 or 4 times, and I was like, yeah, this shit is not worth it.
Yeah.
And it's
whereas
like they're just
Caleb,
seats,
I don't know.
like...
I don't think your car ever had. I don't think any Skyline came with Recaros. No. Cody, your car, you'd probably be fine with Recaros because BMW, you can do whatever the fuck you want. And then Darius, your car, you probably couldn't have Recaros, but I doubt they'd care. The Recaros just look safer because you can argue the fact that they come factory in so many cars, like heaps of fucking
cars.
Whereas
brides just straight look like race seats, whereas SR3s just look like normal seats.
However, I don't understand that they're like, oh, they're not ADR approved, but they're FIA approved. They're approved for the track. Like, if they're approved for the track, why can't I use them on the street? I understand
probably
fixed backs, like if you've got back seats and... Yeah, I guess so. I don't know.
It'd literally just be the person in front can't, because they probably don't have a kickstand. Oh, they don't have a kickstand to push them forward. So maybe that's probably why they're unsafe if, say, you crash the car and the person in the back couldn't get out, or... It'd come down to that.
Anyway.
It'd come down to that, yeah.
I wonder, because I vaguely remember hearing someone saying if you register your car as a two-seater, therefore you're not allowed to legally have someone in the back. You can have fixed backs,
I heard
it doesn't matter if anybody goes in the back.
Can.
But these are all, like, smoke and mirror laws. Like, it all comes down to what the cop says and whatever.
Exactly.
Like, I don't know. But either way, you can't go wrong with SR3 or SR4 Recaros in pretty much any car, and they all come 3 and 4 come factory in like heaps of 90 cars. Like they're all in the Hondas and Evos and Supras.
They just look so like
else.
they look. I don't know. I feel like seats and stuff can like just like make or break a car. Like they just look so much nicer, depending what
just
sort of style you're going for.
Cody, where do you get like your parts from? Because you've had a variety of cars.
BMW Moes. Bro, can I just cut in here quickly? BMW people are the worst to buy shit off. Like when I had an E46 at one point, my god, that was just horrible.
That's because you went through Hudson, bro.
I just went through all my parts came from just like stealing parts from wrecked cars at Jolly's. And I made like 6k off that car.
Get really out of himself as a scammer.
Caleb,
you are the Facebook marketplace
scammer, bro. Yeah, it doesn't feel good when it's back at you, hey, bro.
That's how I stay
That's just
up,
karma, bro. Well, I mean, obviously each website, each car has their own kind of website thing for like all the OEM stuff. Most of the stuff I've got for my E46, which has been like mostly replacing OEM stuff and like different other parts, has come from ECS Tuning. They're really good. They've got like a whole lot of aftermarket and OEM stuff for like every model BMW. They do a bunch of other Euro cars as well.
Mars Performance.
They're just down the road from me now, bro. The only problem which you've all said, I'm not sure if it's as bad as Japan, but the shipping is again just horrible. Even like for a small like badge the size of my finger to be replaced, it was like $20 for that and $200 for shipping. So there's no point in like buying like small things. You have to kind of get a big order.
What, you want to go interior mods next?
Yep.
JDM accessories again. That's where I got my steering wheel from, Vertex. So I'm pretty sure they still stock all of that. Either or, I'm pretty sure you can just buy direct from Vertex, but it was just easier to get it from him because I'm lazy as fuck. Do seats count as interior?
They're in the interior.
Well, I said I got my seats from it's like JDM Seats or something. It's a Facebook page. The dude's got literally everything. And then another great mod is floor mats.
I don't think
touched on that in another episode. I don't know. Let me find the page while I'm looking this up. But
his name's it's like Nick something. His page is called.
Yeah, I know. I said the Facebook page is JDM Seats. His name isn't Nick. It's Car Seats Buy, Sell, Swap Australia and NZ. And this guy's just like, I'm scrolling through here. He's got people selling Recaros, SR3s, SR4s. They got Recaro rails, another set of confettis. Yeah, so there's heaps of shit on here.
Yeah, it's pretty good. I wouldn't say buy rep. Like I get why some people do. I just like from sitting in rep seats and then sitting in like actual seats.
Yeah, but you can't tell the difference. You can't tell the difference between rep brides, in my opinion. Anyway, they're all uncomfortable to sit in. I wouldn't get brides ever again. Not that I've ever had real brides.
I definitely think Recaros are better than brides.
Yeah,
100%.
Especially for having cars with like stiff suspension, and then you sit in a car that's got a fucking stiff, shitty seat. It just is annoying, and it's just shit and uncomfortable to drive. Which is why I'd much rather be in Recaros. That at least the cushion in the Recaro can absorb some shock that doesn't go straight into my fucking asshole. Because brides are just not. Brides are made for racing and they're not made for fucking comfort. So they do their job properly, but I ain't racing my car. I'm driving it on shitty Sydney streets trying to avoid potholes. So
literally.
Another good place to get some interior stuff from is he's changed his name, and one of you guys might know. I think you know Caleb, but JL Fab. What's it now? It's not. Is it Blackout Garage, or I think it's something else?
No.
Anyway, he sells remade floor mats. So he's got like everything, and they all say like the car brand on them, and they look fucking great.
Fitment.
So yeah, Fitment. Yeah, Fitment floor mats.
Makes
So I've got
custom badges for floor mats, boot mats.
Yeah, and they're all like metal. They're
car
fucking
covers.
heaps good quality. I didn't even know he had car covers, but yeah, Fitment is great. Like,
They're like
bro, I
350
love my
bucks.
fucking floor mats. They're so good, and I've got the huge boot mat in the Supra as well. And it just made the car look so much better because the OEM floor mats in Supras are pretty fucking gross, and all the other, I'm not going to get some ones that have like roses on them and sad club fucking shitty universal ones. Like, fuck that. So yeah,
what about
JL,
the diamond stitch ones, bro?
Oh yeah, fucking oath, the diamond stitch ones. I want whole diamond stitch interior. But yeah, Fitment, he's fucking great for that sort of stuff.
It's
what
quick
else do I have
turnaround
in the
time
car?
as well. He's just so shit at replying.
Oh, I didn't reply. I just got him straight off the website. Like, I didn't talk to him.
No, I tried to ask him about getting one of his badges for like my boot, and he hasn't fucking replied. That was like a year ago.
Guys probably mad busy, but yeah, there's definitely a
Don't stick up
few
for
good
him,
places.
JDM accessories again for my Broadway mirror.
Yeah.
That was
actually, Caleb, where the
great.
fuck do you get all like your little because you've got like a heap like little like mirrors and shit and fucking flares and like little like just like little nits and bits.
What,
where do you get your
JDM
shit?
It's because he fucking steals them out of the cars to get imported through his work.
Yes, sir. It's not stealing if no one knows they're there, mate.
Yeah, it's not theft if you don't get caught, right?
Exactly. Yeah, we just get cars that come over with Broadway mirrors and plate surrounds, and it's just shit that goes in the bin anyways, and like those things that talk to you when you turn the car on, the annoying as fuck Japanese things that I fucking hate them. So all that shit gets ripped, yeah. All that shit. It's annoying as fuck.
Yeah, fuck. those suck. But yeah, Broadway, again, my Broadway mirror I got from JDM Accessories. JDM Accessories is good for like pretty well every common thing that you probably can't find in Australia but would be stocked somewhere else. JDM Accessories has it.
I found it really expensive.
What?
JDM Accessories. Like I went on Nengan and they wanted 800 for or 700 or something for a D-Max wing. Like I don't think that was shipped either. And then Nengan had it for 200 for the wing, and then like 200 shipping. So it was
what's
like
the wait time on it?
Like 2 weeks.
The wait time would be the same because JDM Accessories is just drop shipping essentially.
I know that you can sometimes like 6 month wait. That's like
but that's
interesting you say that,
it's
Caleb,
not
because
made.
I've never noticed. I think car specific stuff might be cheaper, but universal things like steering wheels
same
and shit
as
cheap.
Yeah, but same as like the 326 lug nuts. I bought 2 sets from Nengam for cheaper than 1 set from JDM Accessories. Like they wanted an extra $100 to add on the bloody like lug nut ends, like the crown ends. I think they were like $600 and then $100 to add on the the things, and I paid I think like $550 or $450 for 2 sets, including shipping, like halved shipping with a mate from Japan. So it ended up being like $200 and something each.
Yeah.
For ones that would cost 500, 600 here.
I can't really think of anyone else that has like small little things. I think like interior mods wise, there's like lots of like little things from different companies.
A lot of it's car specific though.
Yeah, 100%.
Like universal stuff, JDM Accessories probably has it, or common cars, JDM Accessories would have it. But
if you just
I'm trying
want
to think what else I've got in my car.
If you just want like different kind of interior stuff, like I know it's expensive, but Likewise is really good. Like I think everything that you can get from Likewise is what I have in my car. So I got like quick release steering wheel, shifter, like the drift button thing, which is really cool. Like it's Like the steering
Their
wheel is a
steering
bit
wheel is
expensive, but
very-
they're such good quality. Like their stuff is
Yeah,
real good
I was gonna
quality.
say,
They're
So, like,
made at the
they're-
same place Vertex get their wheels made, which is
Oh, really?
I can't
Yeah.
remember where, but yeah, they're really good quality steering wheels.
Yeah.
we had a few over here when we were doing the shoot for me and Dylan, and I was like, because he brought like 4 of them over to shoot, and I didn't think they were going to be as good as they were, because I grabbed one. I was like, oh, this is actually good quality, because I know like the 326 power
Bro,
steering
the
wheel.
326 wheels are fucking shit. I hate them.
I don't
so
know
far.
why, but with Likewise, I never had to see someone's steering wheel first before I bought one. Like, I just knew that same as like GK Tech. GK Tech make really good stuff. Like, they make like everything for Skylines. Like, they make interior stuff, like steering wheel. I haven't had their steering wheel, but they just make like a bunch of real good stuff. Yeah, you buy them, bro. No, they just make a bunch of real good stuff, and like, I don't need someone else.
It's because they have a reputation
on it.
and
exactly,
they uphold
like,
that.
Same
like
as
you,
Likewise. I don't
Yeah,
need
yeah,
someone
that's what I
else's
mean.
review to want to
I thought
spend
326 would, but then-
$600 on a steering wheel. You know, like I
Well,
was
I
happy
I
to
think-
spend fucking $600 on a steering wheel because I knew it was going to be a quality steering wheel.
I think 326 is different because all their car specific stuff is really good quality, like
Yeah.
their arms and their suspension and the kits. But then you go to something like the wheel nuts, they're shit. The steering wheels, fucking
yeah.
shit. And I don't even know.
I
There was
haven't had a
something else
problem
that
with
one
my
of Grant or I
326.
got, and it was fucking shit as well. So it's a bit hard. But Likewise, for example, they've got a reputation to uphold. You can see by the quality of like the shifters and the packaging and shit like that. But you buy it,
Oh, yeah.
you know it's not going to be a dog shit product. So therefore, you can just trust the fact that the steering wheels are going to be good and the handbrake buttons are going to be good. And if they're collabing with like Worksbell, for example, to do a quick release, that's going to be good because that's
there is.
exactly. Don't get a fucking NRG quick release that dings like the fuck,
bro.
Yeah, just because it
like that's just poo.
I see, like, I see so many people doing interior stuff, and it's just like a fake Momo, like a fake Vertex and fat lace steering wheel. Like, everyone knows that's fake.
Oh,
like,
yuck.
it's.
I don't know why you would buy just go buy the real thing. Like,
I know,
especially
like,
interior wise.
But but like, there's a lot of people, like, you need to think, there's a lot of people out there that don't think like you and me, that don't want to spend $500 on a steering wheel. Like, I spent $600 on my quick release, $600 on my steering wheel. I actually got my short hub really cheap. Like, I got it brand new but second hand. Like, the guy never used it. I think I paid like $60 for it, and it's like a $400 boss kit. And again, I just found that on Marketplace. Like, some guy's selling it on Marketplace. I think I lowballed him for it as well. Like, yeah, it's some people don't want to spend that kind of stuff. Like, some people literally never touch their interior. They'll be like, you know, won't do seats, won't do, like, I've sort of feel like I've done everything to my interior. Like, I've like got, you know, redone the carpet, got seats, got, you know, steering wheel boss kit, all the LEDs are done. Like, I've rewrapped the whole interior, like redone all the trim in like suede, done like the roof lights, done the footwell lights. Like, I feel like I've done everything to my interior that I sort of can do without going into that like over the top fucking gay as fuck stitching and fucking wrapping your, like, you know, fucking doing a leather dash and all that kind of shit. Like, it's just, I feel like that's just overkill. Like, I feel like my interior for an old car still looks updated and nice, and I actually, like, I think it took me to buy, like, because I got a Jeep, like, my Jeep is a daily, which is all leather interior, and it just felt so much nicer. So I ended up going from suede to leather in the Skyline, just because it felt so much nicer to sit in, it felt so much nicer to drive, and it looked a lot cleaner as well. So that was sort of like what persuaded me to update my interior and make it look a bit better. But yeah, as I said, some people will just never do interior. Some people don't give a shit about their interior. And like,
I just think it's weird because like you sit in that car like most of the time.
Exactly,
like, that's
right.
where
Yeah.
the most you're gonna see the car really. Like, it's just.
But you're looking at two
different.
If you're looking at the cars in a way, like, there's not everyone is the exact same as us kind of thing. Like,
not everybody wants to put as much shit into their cars.
Exactly,
Some people just want like a chill car. Like, you know, my daily's got like 2 or 3 things done to it that make it better, and that's all some people want.
Yeah, there's nothing wrong
Whereas
with
other
that.
people want to go fucking hard out.
Yeah. Yeah, some people just won't.
It comes with the time of having the car. Because I feel like people get like addicted to doing like small things, and it just kind of fucking snowballs.
It just makes
it
feel so much better though. Buying all the small stuff, like I love finding something small to the car.
Yeah, there's a lot of businesses that are popping up like that, which is good because they're not like, for example, you've got like high-end car brand or car modification brands like, I don't know, let's just say like HKS or Vertex or something, for example. And they're all expensive and big modifications, but nobody, in my opinion, until recently, in like the past, let's say decade or so, has been just been selling like the little like
catering to the small things.
Yeah, just the small stuff. Like I guess the only other thing I could think of that's old would be Moon Eyes, but Moon Eyes is more towards like lowriders and stuff.
What's that?
Oh, they just sell like little things like number plate bolts and like
I need to
things
find
you put on top of your antennas and stuff like that.
Like that.
But Desai is one of those brands that again it ticks the box for like entry level car stuff. Like he does sell like steering wheels and stuff like that as well. But if you just want to drop like, I don't know, under $100 on like 3 or 4 things, he's got stuff like that. Like the light up things, the Nismo badge, or like there's a TRD one or a Super one or whatever. Like that stuff's cool and it's cheap and it's easy to fit. Whereas if you get like a steering wheel and you don't know that much about cars, it's a fucking mission to put that in your car. You know what I mean?
Yeah. There's
other
two
brands like there's other brands as well that are popping up that cater to different things like car girls, for example, like Super Love. I think their brand's fucking sick, and they've collabed with a couple of like a few other brands, and all their stuff's again like just like cheap kind of entry level stuff as well. So yeah, it's just good to see.
To give a bit of another like spotlight on some little brands like that. Like obviously Desai's are like becoming like probably one of the bigger ones in Australia. But like I found one the other day that was, I don't know how to pronounce it, but it's QURSD_. It's a New Zealand based company.
I've heard of that.
But like they do like the little valve caps on your wheels, like those little things. They're like cup holders. They've got like just little things.
Darius gonna rock up
nice.
the status with bullet valve caps.
No, like the actual caps. Nice. Like I'll put
Skull
it up,
valve caps.
I'll put up a little thing in the YouTube, but like, you know, them Ikagi Garage have like really good quality stuff as well. Like that's another brand that's doing like really well in Australia, at least, you know, like, because I know like a lot of places like this over like either in Japan or like in America, like to get stuff shipped over here is just absurd at the moment. Like it's just not a smart choice.
Yeah.
So like I think little brands over here need a lot more love, especially.
Yeah, just invoice.
We should have like
shout out.
We should have planned like some brands to say shit about to help like local Australian brands, I think. Unless you all know one off the top of your head, which for me, first thing that comes to the top of my head would be either Desai or
yeah, I like the small passengers.
What's Super Love?
Super Love is similar to Desai, but they just sell. The only reason I know what Super Love is because Honda collabed with them ages ago, and I got a hoodie. But it's all
is that pink one.
Yeah, everything's like pink, and it's pretty much
just like
I'm just having a look through here,
jet
like
tags and
just like air fresheners and clothes and stickers and like the little JDM handle thing and stuff. Like
that's not really.
But it's small stuff. That's what I'm saying. It's just one of the brands that come to my mind straight away.
I wouldn't have
Obviously, for
Honda
my car,
to collab with them.
I'm not going to be buying any of this stuff. Yeah, I know, but he likes that shit.
Yeah,
right.
So
I think with interior shit, if you're doing that, like there is so many brands out there that do make like quality kind of stuff. But just steer clear of like the big ones that just straight out market from fucking drop shipping. Like who's a big one? Like what's 6Speed? They're the probably the biggest drop shipping company for dog shit products in the world. Like their shit is trash. Their parts are horrible, and like they just reel in people that, as we said, don't want to spend that much on stuff but still want to do shit to the interior, but it's just crap. Like I see all these people all the time with these Sparko bloody quick releases that they paid $40 for, and like it's like you're one turn away from your steering wheel coming off and you crashing and dying. Like if you're gonna get
OMP
something
super cheap auto special
exactly.
wheel.
Like if you're gonna get something that's gonna like change the integrity of the way your car drives, then don't get a $40 product. Get something like WorkSpell, likewise, something that you can trust and that is actually approved, like tested, that you're not going to die while using it. Like,
think of it in a way of this is the only thing that attaches. Think of it. It's the only way that attaches me to turn my wheels. So if you get a cheap shit quick release or short hub or steering wheel, if you crash and you hit the steering wheel and it snaps and your head goes into a broken bit of metal, you're gonna die, right? Which is why aftermarket steering wheels are pretty much banned, because shit like that happens. But obviously that's an extreme case. And it's shit like, get the correct bolts, or get good quality bolts for your steering wheel, or don't get shit fucking wheel nuts, or don't get shitty spacers, or and again, this is why I guess it doesn't really apply to us, but good quality tires makes a big fucking difference. And I never gave a shit about tires, or I was like, all tires are the same, how can good quality tires make a difference? Until through work we started doing stuff with Michelin and going to some of their events and like driving cars on Michelin tires. I'm like, holy fuck, I can see the difference between a Wind Run and a Pilot Sport 5. Like, fucking hell. Like, I never realized that these things matter, but again, it just goes to say, like, quality things like does make a difference in the way your car drives. Because if you get shit stuff and you crash, like Caleb was saying, you'll find out about it pretty fucking quickly.
I think that's a good like segue into suspension, because I feel like a lot of people buy cheap suspension, and I don't get
that,
why. Like,
what's that shitty brand?
XYZ?
Max speeding rods.
Yeah, those are fucking poo. I've never heard anything about
I feel like the people that buy them are only like Commodore
cheaper
people and like E46, like 318i people, and
big Euro like cheap.
Did you say Euro?
Euro?
What the fuck?
I don't think people with Skylines and all that. I mean, don't get me wrong, there would be people out there, but I just feel like people that are nowadays spending 30k on a car are spending that extra grand and getting, BCs or.
Like, everyone in Queensland runs them.
I'm pretty sure if you Google,
you want to see, bro? I wouldn't be fucking surprised.
There's also people that present show cars with 6-speed lug nuts, so let's not fucking get into that.
If you type into eBay like your car coilover, Max speeding rod's the first one that comes up.
Yeah. Also, what's the hot tip of the day? Spiked wheel nuts? Not cool. Not cool anymore.
Hey, you think so, bro?
We all learnt our lesson with them.
We've all gone through spiked wheel nut phase.
We've all done the old spiked wheel nuts.
I don't know.
I think suspension. Don't cheap out on suspension.
No,
I think that's
especially when it's like we said, it's the biggest thing that is keeping you alive while driving your unroadworthy fucking
heap of
unreliable piece of shit.
You need all
that
the
is
help
the
you can
thing
get.
that is keeping you alive. Yeah. Your
the body
little
can be dookie, but if you're on 4K suspension,
your
you're
little
sweet.
dog shit Sora is one wrong turn away from killing you. Give it some good fucking suspension.
Yeah, well, for me,
also, don't buy a Sora, they're
BC,
gross.
yeah, BC coiloads have been in my car for like 3 years or something, and
they're
they're yet to
affordable.
fail me.
Like there's
they're only like
they're
$2 grand, aren't they?
Yeah, they're under $2 and they're adjustable, and you can get.
I feel like that's the
and...
price for all coilovers. He's like $2 grand. Like that's a.
Yeah, they're all around $2 grand.
Yeah,
100%. Yeah, and then all my arms are hard race, they're great. Again, never had an issue with them.
Yep.
It's just
hard race for life.
Yeah, hard race. There's something else you can get for Supras, not Serial 9. There's something else you can get for Supras, but it's just stupid expensive. No, Broadway doesn't have any arms for the Supra. Not many places do. Same as 326 don't make coilovers for Supras. I have to get JZZ30 Sora coilovers because they're the same car basically.
Sora.
So
do BC still make custom springs as well?
Yeah, they do custom spring rates. From what I've heard, they go up to 32k, but they're not
valved.
They're not valved, and they don't have like helpers and shit like that. Whereas if you get 32k 326 spring with and they have the option of a helper, it's not going to feel like you're on a 32k spring, for example, because that shit uncomfortable as a motherfucker.
Yeah, I think it's arms are as well like important. Like I can't really. I can't really talk because I've slotted my front coilover, but like, I think suspension arms are like definitely one that like people shouldn't cheap it, because I saw someone the other day on like the 8.6. People are fucking notorious for this, but like, if you have to ask the question on whether or not it's good or not, I think you should really like look at the reviews, because if you find something on eBay, it's got no reviews, you've never heard of the fucking brand before, it's probably gonna be dookie.
Said it once, say it again, smart man pays once. You buy something that's reputable because it has, it's got a reputation, right? Rather than buy an El Cheapo and go, I don't know, it might work, because that's when you find out that it don't work. And if you're gonna find that out at 100 k's an hour on the freeway and your arms decide to go, yeah, all good, that's when you're like, maybe I should have spent the extra $200 and got that good thing.
Yeah, it's the same with air suspension. Like, I've spoken to so many people, not to name a brand, but I've spoken to people that haven't gone through airlift, and like I've spent airlift money fixing my air suspension.
Yep.
I should have just gone
have
airlift.
heard exactly the same. If I was to ever bag my car, I wouldn't get anything but airlift, because I've heard all the other brands like, it's got this issue or this happened or blah blah blah. Never really heard anything with airlift. Plus lifetime warranty on the management, or is it everything?
Well,
management and control.
So it's like, I think it's 12 months for struts, or maybe 24. But like, I've had 2 things replaced on my struts out of warranty, and both times I've got them completely replaced, no questions asked. So like, they really don't care. Yeah,
I love them.
It's so good. Yeah.
You tell them that you're from Australia and they just send you new shit.
Did you have to? Did you have to send it back?
No, they're like, where are you? You're like, Australia. Like, yeah, cool. I'll just send you something new. Fuck you sending it back, and then we looking at it. It's probably broken. We'll just send you new shit.
You're not trying to make $500, are you, Darius?
No way. Like, I wouldn't try that anyway. Like, with how good their customer service is, like, I never would.
It's actually good.
But yeah, suspension arms, the whole lot, airlift as well, or air suspension, I should say. Yeah, if you're gonna go that route, definitely don't cheap out on it, because you end up spending the same amount of money. Like, I know, like, I went like with my lower control arms and my upper arms. I ended up buying upper arms and not actually putting them in, because I was like, I ended up reading reviews afterwards and I was like, I don't really trust these. So I ended up getting P2M. I don't even remember the brand. I just remember, I bought P2M after. Like, I had some like Aussie brand that I'd never even heard of, and I was like, nah.
Oh, right.
I bought P2M uppers.
Yeah.
But next one's wheels. Importing versus going through a company. So like, Aussie tires.
Already wheels.
Aussie tires.
Good wheel company. I got my wheels, my first set of genuine wheels anyway, through JDM Concept. They stock pretty much everything new, like any wheels that have just come out, as well as some older wheels. Like, I'm on their website now and they've got like T7Rs, GT5s, not that you should get them, Work ZR10, Kawamis, VSXXs, Equip 01s and all that sort of stuff.
Big wait time from them. Most of the time.
Huge,
Is it?
Yeah.
Actually, I think I waited 6 months.
Yeah.
I only waited 3, I think, when I got mine.
Yeah, but if you have a newer wheel,
you get pumped out.
I think you just hold stock, or they're more frequently coming in because they're being bought. But if you were to get a set of like brand new T7Rs, for example, it might be a bit of a wait. I think I waited about 6 months for my VSXX.
They wait till the containers full and then they ship them all over.
Yeah. I feel like most people who start buying work wheels go probably straight to JDM Concept. But
I think I literally typed in work wheels and
from my experience, Jesse Streeter has been like a much better way to get work wheels in faster and cheaper as well.
Yeah, 100%. He's very good.
I've heard a lot of good things about Jesse Streeter.
I thought just because JDM Concept were like partnered with work that it was just they were the easiest to get it through.
No, because
I don't understand how he does it, but it's always like a grand less going through Streeter.
It's his shipping company.
It's like a month to
like
a couple
he ships
weeks.
them through. It's who he ships them through, because he gets a lower rate on shipping, and then I don't know who he goes through, but like he gets them for like cost price, and then he gets them shipped over here for cheaper, so it works out better for him and the person buying them. But he because it's JDM accessories. Even if your wheels are made like the first set of wheels made, you have to wait that like 3 months or 6 months for the container to be full to actually get over here. So it doesn't matter when your wheels are made, first, last, middle, that you have to wait until the container's full because the containers come over in like in groups sort of thing. That's why you have to wait.
My mate got CR2Ps through Streeter, landed in 2 weeks for
Jesus.
like.
Yeah, his turnarounds.
And his shipping prices are so good too. I was gonna get.
And he does seats. He does like everything, like anything Japanese. That.
I think he's more if you find the part, he can get it for.
Because he sent my 326 diffuser over. That was gonna be like $1,000 in shipping. It was $200 with him. I got that landed. Like I bought the diffuser and got it here for cheap as fuck. Like lower than brand new, and it was a brand new diffuser. I'm trying to get my Modelista lip through him as well, but I'm trying to sell my current lip. But yeah, no, like wheels. I think importing can be good. It depends on like who you're going through. Like I'm going through Ben Ashcroft for my wheels at the moment, and there's still 6-month wait, but. Definitely reputable companies. JDM accessories is great.
Well, Darius, you gotta tell the people what they're for because Ben only does 326 because he's a 326 rep. So if you want 326, you got Ben Ashcroft, who we talked about before with the Chaser, and then Streeter will do anything provided. Oh, actually, he could probably find things for you as well, but I'm sure you can make his life a lot easier if you find the product. So again, that's where you can look on Yahoo Japan. And then also for wheels for me, like I said before, is Joanne on Instagram. Let me find his Instagram real quick, and he'll import. He always lists wheels that he finds that he knows people will want to buy. But JO34200, that's his @ and he just sells wheels. Like I'll have a look at his story right now, and he's got a set of Kawamis, XT7s, I don't even know what the fuck those are, Workmeisters, some Anglais, Struce, Equipo 5s, OGTEs, Ganadors, ARC box, 180 kit, like genuine Type X kit, and some Cerberus. So he posts shit every fucking day, and you should reply to him and he'll get it for you. So that's my wheel go-to guy, I guess.
Cody, where's yours? Because I mean, you've had some pretty cool wheels. Oh, you get your fucking BBS wheels. I don't even know where you get them from.
Yeah, well, like because they're all hard to shut up. They're hard to find. Like obviously all the discontinued shit. I've found on either Marketplace or like different Instagram pages that like are wheel builders and. The cool thing about them, like for example, VR wheels, they'll post a set of wheels, and because they also build wheels, you can buy them and then say, hey, also rebuild them or refinish them to this. And it's surprisingly not as expensive as you would think for like shipping and all that. It actually is like not too bad. But my BBS RKs, which were really hard to find in 2-piece, they're like just.
Are they the ones you currently have on the Beamer, or the ones?
No, they're being rebuilt at the moment. But I wanted a set of them for ages. So I would just search on not in any particular Facebook group. I would just literally global search Facebook for the wheel and any public groups from around the world. Like the search result would pop up because it's so obscure of a wheel model. It was easy to find sale posts and that, and I ended up buying them from some guy in Romania, and got them sent over for pretty cheap. I don't know if you didn't know what they were or but again, the shipping wasn't even bad as well from there. So I wouldn't be scared to go international for that kind of shit because stuff like that's hard to find, and you're probably gonna have to if you want a set of rare wheels or something like that.
Yeah, that's pretty. Yeah.
Yes.
I think Japan's a very good place, but I feel like Europe would have some very cool wheels that a lot of people are just like.
Europe does, yeah. That was where that Joanne guy started just selling wheels that were in Europe, because obviously we've got Facebook Marketplace, which is Australia's main community thing, and then Japan's got Yahoo, and Europe would have its own thing. And I remember he started selling shit that was just in Europe, and bro, everyone was struggling to find Minervas. This guy was listing like at least 5 sets a day, and I don't know where, like what cars are they on? Who fucking knows? But yeah. So Europe's got a lot.
Like VR Wheels is where I got my LNs from, and they were just a standard set of LNs, and I gave them just all the specs I wanted to be built in them. Sensei 6 is another one on Instagram that does that can do the same thing. They just every day they'll post up, different sets of wheels, and you can buy them as is, or they can rebuild them for you and send them straight to your door.
Yeah, VR's good for lips and barrels and shit. That's where Grant will get that's where Grant's gotten all the lips and barrels for our wheels and other people's wheels that he's built and stuff. They all come from there. 3-piece US.
I've heard nothing good about them. I was just going to say that. I've heard nothing good about them.
Do not go through them. They fucking lie about their
wait times.
What wheels they've got and wait times. They'll take your money and not send shit. Chloe, S13 Chloe, she got her wheels. They said they were like 9.5 and 10 or something, and they came and they were 11.5. Like wide, so they like barely fit and shit. Like it was so retarded. So do not fucking go to them. They suck.
Yeah.
Poopy.
Well, next topic is cleaning products. I feel like this is a very important one.
I think everybody's got their own like thing that they go for, but they at the end of the day they all pretty well do the same shit. Personally, for me, Armorall I was like, Emerald's good. I was like, wait, never mind, I don't know.
The interior, their leather wipes are actually quite nice.
Yeah, okay. Can't say
no, like for real, like
probably wipe your muff with them, bro.
No, wipe your mum's cooch with them, lad.
Nah, just used that joke on you.
Oh, did you? Sorry, I didn't hear you through your terrible mic.
Well played, Darius. Well played.
Thank you.
I use Snow Foam. They've got everything, and I've never had an issue with any of their stuff. Snow Foam is the shit, to be honest. And their stuff smells fucking great. Also, another great company would be Chemical Guys. Their stuff...
Yeah, I was going to say.
Clean the daily without today.
Are they good? They've just gone... They're at Super Cheap.
Yeah, they've only just come to Australia.
I've been seeing their stuff.
And yeah, really, really good. The Quick Detailer, it's like a purple one. Bro, it smells so fucking good.
Yeah, I recently just
like
bought a
wheelie
whole
clean.
bunch of stuff. Clean. Oh, wheelie clean, fucking hell, it's just so sad.
Oh, that's a... Bro, they have the nerve to put on the label.
No longer
smells like ass, and bro, it smells like fucking ass still.
Their marketing,
it smells worse than ass.
Their marketing team is fucking hilarious.
They're fucking liars.
They're happy.
Yeah, they're funny until they tell you it doesn't smell like ass, and it still smells like ass.
It reeks, bro. None of the wheel cleaning things smell good though. Like
they do.
Every
they
brand's
work well,
one
though.
that I've. Oh yeah, they work well, but I'm not trying to get fucking gassed out while I clean my car. Like that shit. Is
exactly.
So
Like
I
I may
get
as well
Chemical
shit
Guys
on my
so
wheel.
like, it doesn't smell as bad.
Right, it honestly wouldn't smell as bad if I shit on my wheel and rubbed it in with my fingers.
But Chemical
No
Guys,
word of a lie, it would
as long as you're not
smell
using the brush at the fucking auto wash.
Bro, I used it the other day after the wet pan. I throw the
Bells
foam
and
onto the car and then rub it in with a mitt that I bring.
Oh,
Oh, you don't have a car wash that has a foam gun?
The triple foam.
paw?
Paw?
Touche Josh's paw.
Sorry, I'll just build my own car wash, guys.
Touche.
I'll shave my
Touche,
fuel
Josh
door
doesn't.
and I'll build a car wash. Sorry, guys.
Very smart.
Wheezing
Top 10
good
things
one.
that will never fucking happen.
Now-
Me shaving my fuel door.
Now you're talking like you want to get ahead, bro.
Yeah, I want to be ahead of the game, bro. I have thought about it because my car's going up to Jake soon to get more bodywork done. So, maybe I'll...
Like
Change.
what? Explain.
Nah, bro, it's...
The viewers want to
it's a secret.
know.
I'm just shaving my fuel door and my
The
door
viewers
handles.
want to know.
But next, new cars that we're adding to the list. So I'll grab the list up.
No.
We'll each do one. Caleb, do you have one or no? Car you
Depends what Josh is doing at the booth. The viewers want to know, Josh. What are you doing at the booth?
I am, what am I doing? I'm gonna get my front bumper painted because I broke the bumper and the lip at the wet pan. Because I'm getting Series 2 bumper, I have to shave the indicators off the quarter panels, so that's good.
Wait, you're getting a new bumper?
Yeah, it ripped all the tabs off my current bumper.
Ooh.
At the wet pan.
Oh fuck!
So,
what, water did that?
Bro, it's this huge fucking puddle, and when you're going anti-clockwise, it's fine when you drift through the puddle because you go through it sideways anyway. But coming back, I'll try and get a video because one of the guys' dads was recording on this like shitty handy cam, and you can see me snap
You
it.
brought their dad down.
Yeah, bro, he's a mad cunt. You're just jealous, as am I. And then, yeah, it's just the way that it went in, and you know how the center of my lip is hollow. I just went into that into this puddle straight, and the reason there's a puddle there is because the road dips, or the wet pan dips there, so the water's pulled the lip down, and then it's hit the ground, and because there's a lip in the ground, it's just ripped it off, and it's ripped it under the car, and then I drove over it. Yeah, not happy about that. But yeah, so Jake's got to fix that, and then there's some stuff in my boot, how it's getting a bit wavy, so that as well, and something else. There's a few little things basically that's going up for, but
is that just the mold getting wavy?
The what? Sorry.
The mold.
Yeah, but just because it's got, from what Jake has explained to me, fiber bog. Anyway, it's got a it heats up and cools down, so therefore it expands and contracts, and it's contracted now that it's fully like molded into the thing, and it's got a few like waves in it. So now that it's back to its original and final shape, he should be able to re-block that and then paint it again. And also, I didn't tell him when I went up there last time, but I want to get the edge of the ducktail cut to mold so it lines up exactly with the body line of the boot, whereas at the moment it kind of like drops off. I want it like cut and tapered to line up properly, which is exactly what you're.
So is your lip like fully gone?
My lip is completely fucked. This will be the 4th time that one's been fixed.
Rest in peace, 2J Josh Lip.
You're gonna play the whole thing, aren't you, for full effect? No, I'm gonna sit here for fucking 10 minutes.
Bro was lining that joke up for a hot minute.
Alright, Caleb.
Yeah, I was waiting for
that. That was great. Well played. Very, very well played.
Thank you.
So, yeah, it's gone up for a few more things, but nothing exciting. No fuel door delete.
It's getting close for me too.
Yeah.
And Cody.
Just wait on the fuel cell to rock up, and then it's happening.
Just wait.
All the boys going to Jake Rice.
Just waiting for my feet holes to be cut in the floor so I can run. Get rid of all the fuel. No more fuel in the car.
Alright. We're ranking the cars. So,
right, we're all meant to find a car, right?
So I'll go first. The car that I'm gonna add to the list is Anthony Hewen.
Pretty sure I feel like it's Hyung, but
is it?
Come on.
I think so.
It'll be like Hyung. I'm guessing Hyung.
Thanks, Kayla. That's exactly what I just said.
Yeah. Hong. You said Hong.
No, I fucking didn't, you deaf cunt.
Yeah, that's racist.
No, but this car. I think Josh, you did the set of this. Yeah, you did. The set of this car on. Yeah, no, I think it's done very. Do you guys want me to put the in the thing? Oh, Anthony. And then HUYNHH.
Now, Darius, you have one up on him with the side indicator, bro.
Nice. The 86.
It's cool.
This is very cool. I like this car a lot. It's done very well.
86. He's from.
I'm glad he's gone onto air suspension because he was static before. Yeah.
Very, very nice fitment. The camber looks good, even though it's like a lot. It's pulled off really well. The face color I'm not like crazy about of the wheels.
Yeah, it's definitely the front. The front lip's an interesting choice, but the rear. I like the rear wing. The roof wing
he's definitely killed it on this. Like, I'm not. It really is a hit or miss with that roof wing. You have to have the rest of the car looking good to kind of pull that off. But I think he's done.
I
think
yeah, that roof
I think
wing
it suits pretty well.
Yeah, 100%. It looks great.
I've always loved that roof wing.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, obviously there's the small things like the side indicators, the quick release tabs on the bumper.
It is a little bit rough. It does need some love, and I know that I had to, and not out you, Anthony, but I definitely had to Photoshop that front lip because it's got a fucking big chip in it. So I photoshopped it back to.
I really don't like how I just don't like how the front lip at the back corner of it sits on the ground, but the front is like so high off the ground.
It's a bit hard to line up that car. I feel like a lot of things pop out of A6s if they don't line up properly.
I'm sure it is, but it doesn't look like the lip is made for the car. Like it's
really big, like, but I think
it doesn't look like it. It is a lot better than his last front bumper though.
Yeah, I really didn't like that BN one, or I think that was BN. I can't remember.
Yeah, it was.
Fuck, I gotta find a car, eh?
But where do we? Fuck, this is a hard one to kind of put into the mix.
And also JDM plate. Not cool.
Bum bum. Bum bum.
So don't know. Yeah, so Kano, Adlord, 32 Ong, Peter Cruz, Primal 180, Justin Ryan, Kooky Sean, Ryan R34, Justin R32, Slats, Anthony Vogt, Jackie Boy, the name's Chip, Daniel McCreaton, Gucci 2J, 94 Dill, and Tori Where You At. So where does Anthony fit into that mix?
For me, he's going to slide in above Slats.
Yeah.
Just one spot above that.
Wow. Okay.
I agree with that. Mine was either under Slats or just above Slats, but I reckon Campbell-wise,
Sorry, Josh, but when there's spiky 6-speed lug nuts at stake.
Okay. I like how the car's done, but just looking at the list of cars that is here, I would prefer other cars over it. I don't think it's ugly or anything. I just wouldn't do an 86 like that. Fucking hell, man.
That is disgusting.
I think it'd be below Gucci's Supra.
What?
What?
What? It's just air and wheels.
How do you
camber.
How do you kick Josh?
What?
How do you kick Josh?
No, it isn't.
How do you sleep with yourself at night?
I think Anthony. I don't know. It's a cool car, man.
Nice.
So you wouldn't put the 86 above our secretion?
No, I'd rather the GSF over an 86.
What's a secretion?
He would take the keys.
You would take the Lexus over the 86?
Yes.
Really?
Any day, yeah.
Are you basing that off the kind of car it is, or how it's built? Because a bone stock Lexus over an 86, I'd take the Lexus.
Yeah, well, it's a combination of
build.
things. Like, it's build, but it's also quality.
You've obviously
of
seen
build.
the car as well.
I've seen all of these cars in person. You guys have seen photoshopped versions of the cars that I have fucking photoshopped.
Oh, true.
I've seen
show us a
all of
raw
these.
version of the car.
Oh fuck, I'm not getting all these photos. I'm pretty sure I've seen every single one of these cars except for Justin R32 and Kooky Sean.
Tori Where You At.
I think I'm pretty sure I've seen Tori's car at one of the meets, the T-Way meet. Pretty sure I've seen it there.
Okay.
So yeah.
Probably just another white one, but yeah.
Anyway, shall we continue?
Yeah. So really, we're putting him 16th, I guess. Or 15th, sorry.
Ba-bom.
Well. Okay. So we've got Caleb. What do you say?
About what?
Where you reckon the car is?
Don't worry. Leave the list where it is. It's done. Let's go on to the
next car. Cody, what you got?
I would like to submit Squats, Squatz.
1,000 horsepower.
It's 1,000
horsies.
I think it's like 1,200 on air.
What?
So
yeah,
so it does.
What motor is in this thing now?
I don't know what the motor is, but
I don't know why it's on air with such massive back tires. Like he airs out and all he does is cover like an inch of his tire.
Yeah, I don't know.
Yeah,
it looked better when it was on
white
when it was white and on TS, in my opinion, but whatever.
Obviously, he needs a big tire on the back for the power. But it's,
obviously, yeah.
It's fucking nice. Like the fitment's still like nice.
In my opinion, bro, this thing's fucking ugly as.
Bro, what?
They're just an ugly car.
Anthony Vo's one's fucking nice. This one's not it.
Nah.
But it's 1,200 horsepower.
I thought we didn't care about fucking power, guys. I thought you're all...
It's got horses.
It's all, George, shut the fuck up, it makes power. And until it's an ugly car and you guys go, but it makes 1,000,000 horsepower. Fucking pick one side and stick to it, you spastics.
No, I think it looks nice. Like if even if we're just going off looks.
Where's it going? For me, it's going...
It's not...
below the GSF, above the 86. I would rather the GSF.
What's a GSF?
Like Daniel McCreaton. I would rather the GSF over
a
1,000 horsepower.
But that's fun. That'd be fun to drive.
Have you driven a car that's 1,000 horsepower? It's not fucking fun, and this thing would drive like shit, I reckon.
Have you actually driven 1,000 horsepower?
I have.
What's it like?
It's fucking terrifying.
You can buy one.
Heavy.
You can win one on LMCT right now. R34 LMCT, get your ticket. Double entry.
Caleb, being in a car that's 1,000 horsepower is fucking terrifying.
Does it just straight feel like you're gonna die?
You don't even, bro. You can't even comprehend how. It's not even like, oh, I'm gonna put my foot down and see how fast I go, and it's like, oh my god, you can't even pay attention to how much shit is moving past you. Like it goes so quickly. You need to factor in what's ahead of you. Is there a bend? Is there a bump? Is there a car? Because you need to know. Can I brake in time? R35 GTR.
Oh, yeah, I was gonna say.
And being in the twin turbo Huracan that was 1,400 horsepower, I fucking nearly shit myself. It moves so quick.
Was that just on a straight road or what?
Yeah, the GTR was on the freeway.
Car that quick.
GTR was on the freeway, and the Huracan was on. It couldn't go.
Did he just get up to like 100, or like what did he get up to?
Bro, if you put your foot down, before you know it, you're at fucking 200 k's an hour. Pretty sure he lost his license for doing 200 and something in a 80 zone. Because you put your foot down, and it just.
I'll just
moves.
never understand.
It's ridiculous.
I'll just never understand cars that quick.
Oh, I mean, that thing's built for
street
the drags,
legal
but,
stuff.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, if it's for a drag car. I guess there isn't people that would just build it as a fucking street car, is there?
I would have put it probably.
I like it. It's clean.
I would put it under Jackie Boy.
Above Chippy's 13.
Yep.
Darius,
I'd put it under Chippy's 13.
And Caleb.
I didn't notice half these people in the thing, but I'd put it above Jack's, just because I think there's not many 300s. There's not many 300s out there, and for a fucking 1,300 horsepower bagged, still nice fitment.
It's getting extra horsepower every time we talk about it. Pretty sure it's 1,000.
Whatever it is.
Didn't you say it's 1,003 horsepower?
I'm pretty sure it's 12. I'm pretty sure it's 12.
Oh, okay.
1,200.
Anyway, let's meet in the middle.
Breaking news: it's 900.
Let's meet in the middle and put it under Chippy's car, above the GSF, because that's everybody's.
Yep.
Yeah. Okay.
What's the at? Can someone just read it to me? It's
underscore and then squats.
Okay.
Next person in the list is Bend Over.
No, that's me.
Yeah, what's your car?
Yeah, what's your car?
Beans.
Oh, I thought you were saying that was someone's. Wait, do I just choose a car to put in it?
Yep.
Is it all Australian? Like, are we doing Australian
Australian
people?
cars, yeah.
Let me go through who I'm following quickly. Just gonna stop on a name.
He had the whole time to sort this out. Anyway, while you do that, I have
Jaden Absalon
Yep.
R33, whatever his name is. That thing. I stopped on that.
Jaden, what's his at?
JAEDYN ABSALOM.
Is it was JAE?
Mm-hmm.
I don't know, I got off my phone.
Darius is blocked.
Oh, I can't find it either.
neither.
JAADYN AB
Oh yeah.
S. Yeah.
I think this is pretty hot. I feel like a different set of wheels would probably do nicely for
Do
it.
wonders. Yeah, for sure.
Not that these wheels are bad, they just don't do anything for me.
They don't match. No, they don't go necessarily well with the car.
I think it looks nice though.
This car is very cool in person too. I have seen it in person.
They're not real Ganadors, are they?
I think they are.
They are.
I don't think they are. No,
what makes you say that?
If I whipped out the level on them, I think
because
it'd
I
be
was
a little
looking,
bit.
Go through his tagged. The guy that made them tagged him.
Oh. Sad.
Caleb's in the tags. Mm.
No, because the Instagram came up, and before I bought my real ones, I was looking, and he had like shared photos.
They sit straight.
They look really,
so they look real.
yeah, they look really good. So I thought maybe he got new ones, but then I was looking before, and
I'm going through his tagged, bro.
it's the same
About to out him.
ones.
Might have to get put at the bottom of the list if I get it all.
No, but this car is very cool.
Sorry, Jaden.
I rate it.
clean.
I rate it.
It is very nice.
Okay, let's have a look. I think this can go below slats, above Anthony Vo.
No.
Big
I'll put it
call.
above slats. Actually, I'll put it above
Bigger
Justin
call,
R32 to be honest.
Oh shit.
Fitment is very
Nowhere near
clean.
what I was thinking.
It looks like this in person too.
I can see that it's tidy.
Yeah, it looks like that in person.
I mean, it looks like it in person.
No, you know how like most
It's not
people like
photoshopped
edit the shit out of
bullshit.
yeah, like it's not photoshopped to shit. Like
That's
it's
a different car in person.
like yours is.
It's a 34 in person. Bro,
I
that's
would
so
put it
true.
just above Anthony, in my opinion.
Cody, you said big call, and then you said exactly what I just fucking said.
You said above slats.
Shut up, Cody.
No, I didn't. I said above Anthony, below slats. You fucking dingus.
You're a dingo.
You did too?
You're a dingo.
Dingo alert.
Okay.
Caleb,
No,
what's your
agree on
vote?
that.
For what?
Where it goes, you fucking idiot.
Oh, I don't care.
Oh,
Whatever you want.
Okay, cool. I'm putting it there.
fuck me, you cunt.
We think on what? The whole conversation that we are having right now.
What do you think about ants?
Annoying.
They're
black.
doing well with their colony lately.
Annoying and black.
And small.
Okay, and next car, I will suggest Joshua Bokdar.
Bokder's a hard one. I don't know.
I think it's quite a typical looking Supra.
I'm just gonna go up the list and say what it's better than. Hold on.
It's a typical looking Supra, but it's done well because, like, obviously there's terribly done stance ones and like whatever in between. This thing makes good power and it presents well, and it's again pretty sure you've all seen it in person. Yeah, we have all seen it in person, and it presents really fucking well. So yeah, I think
I'd put it under Peter for me.
I'd put it above Peter.
I was just going at that list, and I was like, what would I take Duckies to? And he won up until Peter's car.
For me, I'd go below Casey's 32, above Peter's car.
Nah,
What'd you say?
Peter's car's way too clean.
What'd you say, Cody?
I'm definitely going to be out of the odd one out. I would probably put it. Don't go. When I say that, like fuck me. We're gonna have different opinions. I'd put it under Jackie Boy.
Oh,
Okay, fair enough.
damn.
And Darius?
It's just the color. For me, I just don't like the color.
Yeah, fair enough.
So you wouldn't cop duckies?
Keys are presented.
I'd put it above Primal. I don't think it's better than Peter Cruiser's though.
Okay, well, we'll just put it above.
See,
We'll put it above
where
Primal, which is where you guys said Mitch in the middle.
Yep.
Look at that. See, Caleb? That's how you have an adult conversation. What the fuck do you mean?
Mate. No,
bro.
You made a bad decision.
No,
you
bro. You don't even fucking bro. No, you don't, bro.
You know you made a bad decision based
made a
off
bad
friendship.
Bro. What are you doing?
Yeah, 100%.
You know
bro.
you made a bad decision based off friendship,
Josh's
and you fucking deal
opinion
with
on
that, alright?
everything is the
Nah.
opposite of Josh's like wholehearted opinion, but Josh loves him as a person, so he puts up with it.
Has someone told him that his essentials is rep? Has someone told him?
Yes, I tell him every day, and he goes no, and I'm
What
like,
does he say? Oh, does he actually try to say it's not fake?
Okay. I feel like we're gonna have to.
Oh, Josh, you gotta cut him off.
This out.
You gotta let him go. Yeah, you gotta
No.
let him
Okay,
go.
look, this,
Nah, bro, you're gonna have to let him
Bro,
go.
Josh blames me for a
Bro,
fucking
if
Etsy
he-
rug, and this guy gets away with essentials hoodies. Fake ones.
If he tries to tell someone who owns real essentials that he's clear as day, fake essentials is real, like that's.
What do you mean, bro?
That's gotta go,
Essentials
mate.
is
That's all I'm
Kmart.
saying. That's all I'm saying. Is he
I
gotta
say
go,
Jaw
bro.
strings is my fucking Kmart
What did he
PJs.
say? What does he say?
No, he says,
Have you seen how fat the logo is, gun?
He says that it's real, right?
How? What proof does he have?
He doesn't have proof. I got a feeling that he just bought it off Facebook Marketplace, not knowing.
$300.
Oh yeah, he probably paid $200.
That's what I mean. He said it was expensive, and then he goes, "Oh, like I got it off Facebook." Well, he didn't say where he got it
It's
from,
probably
but I
$80.
assume it was from Facebook Marketplace.
In all honesty, though, if someone bought a rep, are you gonna turn around and go, "Yeah, bro, it's rep. I paid $20 for it"? No, you're gonna say, "Yeah, it was really expensive, bro."
Yeah, I don't know.
But like, why say it to someone who owns? How many of their jumpers do you own, Josh?
I don't know, like fucking 4.
Exactly.
Yeah, I don't know.
You're probably wearing one when he said it, and you're looking at it. He says essentials, and you're you're standing next to him, and he says essentials, and he's like, "Nah, bro, it's real."
Right. I just looked up on Marketplace essentials, and the first one that popped up is $80 hoodie, brand new, and
Bro.
and they're like in stock. Like, they've got like a whole ton
Bro.
of them.
Bro, the worst thing is, listen to me when I say this. It is so easy to find fake essentials and fake Jordans on Marketplace. And they're all like one of one quality, and they look identical. How did he get one that looks so fake? I don't like. He would have straight had to have gone to like the Sunday market to buy that. He would have went to Paddy's Market in Sydney. Like that is the only place I can think that would make, because if you go on Marketplace and like, correct me if I'm wrong, but every fake piece on there you can tell because it always says unisex, lots of size in stock, all that kind of shit. But it's all like top-notch quality. Like it's all good quality. And in all honesty, unless someone takes the shoes off your feet and sniffs them and shit, no one's telling that they're fake.
Oh, bro.
But he's walked in with a extremely fake fucking jumper. Like there's at my Sunday market in my area, there's a stand that sells like It's all the same, like, black hoodie and black trackies and black shorts, and it's just the same logo screen printed. It's the Monster logo, there's Tommy Hilfiger, there's Nautica, there's Ralph Lauren, there's like this, it's all printed on the same hoodie and pants and shorts in the same spot, and it's like, that's what I'm thinking about when, not even AS color, yeah. That's what I'm thinking about, bro. That's what I'm thinking about when I think of the Essentials hoodie. It's literally that, bro, because if you actually go buy a rep one, they're all good quality. Like, you can't tell the difference.
Oh, bro, the Essentials. Wait, should we make Essentials hoodie?
Bro, yes, do the box on the back and do Essentials, and then another one can be the box on the front and the no boo small circle, like that one. Bro, that's our two fucking...
Oh god, it gets me.
Anyway, are we done with this episode now?
Absolutely.
The instigators.